Grassies, welcome back to another episode of the Blinders podcast. Today we're making history in this crappy little podcast. We have our first lady, and it's a friend of mine from high school. Hi, Cathy. How are you?
Hi, doing well.
I wish I can add like audio applause. So how are you? How's life after? I haven't seen you since, well, maybe since high school, or maybe a
like
little bit after that.
every like once a year, probably like I run into.
Maybe.
Sometimes I don't know.
But how you been? What's life like? You're not. I mean, you're not a mom yet, are you?
No, I'm a dog mom. I love my dog.
Are you one of those people that's like, I don't have kids, but I have a dog, so it's kind of the same thing?
Yes, because I mean I believe in treating animals like children. They're so humans. They're little humans.
So you keep them indoors?
Yes, indoors, sleeping with me. Yes, she's literally my baby.
My mom would kill me. Do your parents like animals?
Yes, but we've never treated them
like
right.
that. Do you treat them like animals?
Yeah. This is my first dog where I actually treat
like family.
Like family, yes.
Is that do you live?
I live with my boyfriend.
Oh, okay. So you don't live with your parents, so you can do whatever the hell you want.
Now I can do whatever.
See, I can't. I'm still with my parents. But do your parents have pets or no?
Yes, they have 2 birds. They used to have a dog, but he ran away.
I wonder why.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Are they the type of parents like my parents were? No, I hate dogs. No, I'm allergic. Blah blah blah. But once you get them, you see them like feeding them. You see them like haciéndole cariño.
No, my mom's like, she's an animal lover. My dad, he's like whatever, but I have 4 nephews, so they're like crazy about them. They live at home with my mom.
Okay.
So that's how they get my mom is through my nephews.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That's funny. Yeah, now like my parents. Well, no, my dad loves animals, but my mom hates dogs. But now we have like 5 at the house.
Oh my gosh! And what's their names?
Well, I only have 3. Actually, there's 4 dogs. I only have 3, and then one of them is the people that rent in the back.
Okay.
We let them have a dog. Asshole ass dog, by the way. It just wants to bite everyone. Like it doesn't let you get near him. I can't even walk outside of my own backyard.
Well, I wonder what he went through.
Oh, hey. True. You do think of them like children. So you do think like psychological.
Yes. No, like when I get mad at
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, like when I get mad at my dog, I don't, until she makes eye contact with me, I let her go. Like I'll be like, Cardi. Well, that's her name, Cardi.
Cardi?
No B, but Cardi.
Cardi.
But until she makes eye contact with me, then I'll be like, okay, like you're dismissed. Like just like kids, like I'm not saying kids are animals, but like they don't really understand things unless like you literally like walk them through stuff. So little animals are little babies.
Or a good chancla smack wouldn't hurt.
No. That's the last resort.
No, I have I have 2 huskies. One's Maya and one's Blue.
Aww.
And then I have a little Chihuahua inside, he's like the grandpa of the house. I would have the big dogs inside, but
no.
My parents don't. Again, they're not animal people.
But don't they shed a lot?
Yeah, they shed a lot.
That's
like
fine.
all year round. I can't even pet them without like just looking.
Damn.
Yeah, it looks like I shave them every time when I'm just petting them.
And it sucks because even if you were to comb out their hair, every day.
It's always coming out. And I'm not saying I've never been in your house, obviously, but like I'm speaking out of experience. Every time I've been in a house that has a dog inside, as soon as I walk into the house,
it smells like dog.
It smells like dog. I can smell the dog, and it's not technically a bad smell, but you can smell the dog.
Yeah, my house doesn't smell like that because we have a lot of windows, and then my boyfriend's really into like the house being clean and smelling really good, so we have like air fresheners.
Is that why you're with him? Is he so clean?
I'm with him for a lot of reasons, but that one of those reasons would be for that. Like he's really clean. Like
it's crazy how you don't get to know people until you like actually live with them.
Yeah, I mean I knew him, but I really got to know him. Like how you're saying. Everything like pros and cons. When you live with someone. But it's crazy. There was more pros than cons. So, or else you probably wouldn't be. Yeah, but that's since I've been dancing and like travel, I travel a lot because of dance. So I technically live with people for like 5 days. And don't get me wrong, like no hate, I love it. All my dance.
Yeah, be careful what you say. Be careful what you say.
I love them all, but they even know they're not the cleanest. Makeup is everywhere, clothes are all over the floor. You're just tired at the end of the day. You're trying to throw your clothes on the floor. Okay, well, like, yeah, I wouldn't live with a lot of people. But
so you like to live like just.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wasn't the cleanest person before him. Like, I was a mess. But like, once like just seeing him be like cleaner than me, and I'm the girl, I'm like, I need to step up my game because that's kind of embarrassing. And I'm still struggling with it now a little, but it's not as bad as it used to.
Yeah, I know. It's same with my girlfriend and I. You know, we kind of argue about how clean the room is. But again, like you said, I realized things about her that I never knew. I'm not saying she's she's messy.
Yeah.
But I used to think she was a lot more organized than she actually is, you know. And then I catch myself, like you're saying, sometimes at moments being a little more clean, you know, like, hey, make sure this is good, whatever, right?
I think a big factor of it too is being comfortable.
Yeah.
You get too comfortable with someone, and then sometimes you're just like, you start slacking off.
Yeah, you start slacking off.
So
you stop going to the gym.
Well, that's why you don't get comfortable.
Yeah, that's true. You brought up dance, which is something that I really want to talk to you about.
Yes.
Because all the dancing you do, and everything you're involved with dancing, makes me look like I don't even dance at all.
Oh my god.
Because you just do so much so much with it, and like you said, you travel for it and stuff like that. So how's that? Like, what are you doing that right now in dance?
Right now I'm currently in a bachata team. It's called.
Oh yeah.
Well, the company is called Empowered Movement Dance Company, and I chose to be part of this team mostly because of how communal it is. Like everyone there treats each other like family and talks to each other. Se saludan con un beso and hug. Like it's really communal, and I really appreciate the vibe. Everyone there comes from different backgrounds. At one point, that we had a couple of nurses. I think we had a lawyer, someone trying to be a doctor. I remember hearing that. So like everyone from different backgrounds, different ages, and that was very inspiring to me because I'm over here beating myself up that I haven't started dancing since I was 5. Like I wasn't fortunate to be able to take classes, so I was beating myself up that I started in high school, and these people are starting like when they're 30, when they're 40, and like I have no excuse, like honestly. So being part of that company, like I loved it. I really enjoyed the vibe. So then they have this power team. So they have like different levels of teams, and the power team is the professional amateur team, and I think sometimes they go for professional teams. I don't really know how it is in the competitive world. But all I know is that they compete pro amateur. And I from the get-go, when I saw them, I was like, I want to be in that team. So I was working my way up in the company, being part of the lower teams, and then I auditioned for the power team. The opportunity came up, and I took it, and now I'm part of their professional amateur team. And we're going to be traveling to Colombia in December to compete internationally, and that's crazy to me because like I went into the company just trying to like better myself as a dancer, and like all the manifestation that I've had is coming into reality, and it's crazy because I never saw myself competing.
That's crazy. Now, is this the first time you've traveled international?
Yeah.
Because of dancing?
Yes, definitely. I don't think I would travel unless it was because of dance.
Oh, that's crazy. And bachata, which is so...
Yeah, it came out of the blue.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it on like in like YouTube videos. I never like grew the courage to do it because it's so sensual, and being so close to someone and being so sensual, it's very intimidating. Like it takes your confidence to a different level because you wanna look badass, and if the guy doesn't look badass with you, then you're not gonna look as well put together. So like point being is that like I needed to feed off of my partner's energy so that way I can look good as well. So it's just about like a working balance with bachata.
Well, kind of like the saying, it takes two to tango. I mean, I know this
yes,
isn't
of
tango,
course,
but you guys both need to be on the same like
same page.
kind of. Now, in bachata, I know in a lot of dances, guys tend to lead.
Yeah.
In bachata, is it the same?
Oh, of course, they have to lead. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I don't let myself to be lead because I'm a technical dancer. I'm used to counts. You give me a count,
Yeah.
I'll be there. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But for this, if I need to let myself to be led into that count, or else it's gonna look wrong. Like bachata, you can tell when someone's back leading. That's what it's called when the girl's leading, back leading.
Oh, okay.
You can tell, and it takes the quality of the style. Like it doesn't look right.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. And I've always said, because when I teach like quinceañeras and stuff like that, I always try to tell the girl to let your chambelán like guide you.
Yes.
But it's funny because our saying here is we always say, but just remember, this is the only time a guy's gonna be able to tell you what to do. Other than that, once you get out of here, just know you're the boss.
Yeah.
But,
for sure.
In dance is usually the only times where the guy has to kind of lead.
Yeah.
And girls here they sometimes want bachata.
Yeah.
And I always give them my honest advice. One, I'm not an expert. I could do like the basic side step, right? Whatever that's called.
It's called the basic.
Oh, because I'm basic.
No, it's really called the basic.
Oh, okay. I thought it was called like fondue one.
No.
Or whatever fancy names you guys call
That's
them.
ballet.
So, what was that? Oh yeah. They asked for bachata and I give them my honest opinion. I'm like, I'm not an expert at it. If anything, I barely know anything.
Yeah.
And two, it's not gonna come out the way you want it to.
Yeah.
Like I know you're picturing something, but it's not, because you say it's very sensual, and that takes confidence. And these girls are, they're 14. They're little girls, you know. And one, I don't know. I know it's just dancing, but I don't know if people can see it as inappropriate. But the other is, they're not gonna have the confidence because they're little girls. You know, they're not gonna have the confidence to do if they barely even wanna let the guy pick them up. You know, because they're like embarrassed. You know.
Yeah.
Now imagine a guy like really like close to you. You know, doing all these crazy stuff. But it's a very hard dance, and it's very interesting. I love bachata.
Yeah.
I just never. Lizelle, who is with you?
Yes. Okay, so Lizelle, for those that don't know, Elizabeth Reyes, she also graduated at Godinez. She graduated a year after me. Point being is that she decided like she wanted to create her own dance company, and she asked me to tag along with her, and I was like, let's do it. So now we have our own dance company, and it's more of a modern contemporary base. But
that's completely different than the whole.
Yes, this completely different. We're trying to. So, a little backstory on why we decided to do this company. So Aubrey, she's the director at Empowered Movement Dance Company. She's a former Laker girl now, 2-time Laker girl, and then a Ram girl.
Is that like the cheerleader?
There's the pro NFL, NBA cheerleading, the dance team, and then NFL for the Rams. So point being is that I believe she's 26. I might be wrong, but point being is that she was, I believe, 23 when she decided to create her own dance company, and that's what that's what it is now. That's what it is now.
Oh, okay. Cool,
and I was like, what? Like, she's so young and she was willing to do it, and like I know like Lizelle saw that, like she's like, I can do that too. And not only that, but like Lizelle has like an army behind her, like of people like really pushing her to do this. So I mean, I have like experience from working at Godinez as the assistant there, and like my basic knowledge that I have, like some of the knowledge that I have there, like I'm really trying to flourish, like help her flourish and developing this company, because I see her as like she's an artist, like her movement is organic and original. I actually need to have her on the show too. Yes, you should.
She actually asked me to come by to one, because I asked her about it. I don't think I asked you. I asked her about it. She posted it.
Oh, she told me that you wanted to
auditions. And I forgot why I didn't go.
You got scared.
Was it?
Yeah, you got scared.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. That was my answer.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm saying like you got scared that you didn't go to the audition.
Oh, wait. What do you mean?
Like, no. Did you, because you didn't end up going?
Yeah, because I was scared. Is that what you're saying? Oh, no, I'm saying that's probably the reason, but that's not probably the reason why I told.
Oh, okay.
I probably told her I don't know, I had to pick up my daughter or something. I don't know. I probably not.
But you should have.
I'm just kidding. No.
Kenny, like you have. Oh my gosh! Like you have the experience, like the performer experience. Like you would do so well in this scene.
I really I love it. Like I like watching it. I have the guy that cuts my hair. He used to compete too.
Yeah.
And he would go to like Vegas and.
Dude, it's crazy. You would love it. You would love it.
Yeah, he danced with this very famous or popular bachata lady. I don't know her name, but she dances with this other guy, and they're very popular on Instagram.
Yeah.
Again, I'd give you a name, but I don't know who it is. But yeah, ever since he did it, I always thought it was cool. He'd always tell me, "Let's go, let's go, let's go," but I just never got the guts to like actually go.
Yeah.
You know.
But you should. I don't know. Let me be honest. The day that I auditioned to be part of this company, it was my first bachata class.
Oh really? Did they pair you up with another beginner?
Well, no. Like you just randomly they're like, okay, get a partner, and you just grab a guy, and then if there's not enough girls or guys, like they have you switch around. It's not an issue.
Okay, I know. I've seen Lizelle straight twirl a girl around.
Yeah, so Lizelle is the lead. Like she didn't want to be a follow. She decided to be a lead. I mean, it's more honestly.
Like, I'll wear the pants.
Yeah. But either way, like she knows her stuff. Yeah. So her being a follow, like it doesn't seem right either way. Like Lizelle
either. Yeah.
No, like Lizelle, because she's a very powerful dancer.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's very strong. Like she's very like the presence, you know.
Yeah.
It's a very.
She can do the girl role easily, but I just feel like she can excel, like do so much better as a lead.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, I've seen her. I watched your guys' video. Mm-hmm. You know, I have a question about dance, and I was thinking about it on the way here. I've seen, like in ballet or in modern or whatever those, like you know those style, right?
Yeah.
You know, in hip hop, which is like what I usually dance to, or like I'll listen to lyrics and I'll do stuff to the lyrics.
Yeah.
But I do things to like a beat. So for example, the beat's like boom boom, tss, like I'll be like boom boom, tss, boom, boom, tss, like that. Or if it's lyrics, if it says something, I kind of like copy what it says or whatever. In the style of dance that you guys do,
like contemporary, modern,
stuff like that. You guys, I could be wrong. I feel like when I watch it and I listen to the music, you guys aren't going with the music, and like it throws me off. It's probably because I don't know, I don't understand it. But like, let's say it's just like a long note going, and you guys are just kind of like I don't know, like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is there something that's off in my brain that I don't understand, or what?
Well, honestly, it depends because, one, it's so this is how I learned dance.
Yeah.
If it's like a theater dance, it starts with the title. Like you read the title off of the pamphlet. Okay, I don't know what's the cool name. Interactions. Okay, it's interactions.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first thing I see. Okay, so now in my head, interactions, us interacting, things interacting. Then I start thinking about stuff like that because that's already my first clue. I watch the dance. I start puzzling in the pieces.
Okay.
So like it can also depend on like your perspective of how you're taking it in and like where it's at. But if it's just like at an art like let's say the art walk and then you just hear the song playing and they don't really give you much of a background and these dancers are just dancing, like it's really up for interpretation. But I do know what you're talking about because there's some dances where I'm just like I don't know what I'm watching, but I mean they look beautiful dancing, but I just don't know what I'm watching. But
or there's times where you know how people rap a cappella when there's no beat and they're still rapping.
Oh yeah.
I've seen dancers do that because I've been to like the wooden floor.
Yeah.
I've been to dances like that, and the music stops, but they dance for like another 10 seconds, and I can hear their footsteps. I can hear them when they fall on the floor, but there's no music playing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The idea isn't dead. That's why, like, you don't need music to dance.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's kind of like in rap when you rap a cappella. That's cool. And I swear, I have always thought about that. I'm like, I wonder what their counts are because I can't get it. Like when I hear a song, I can be like 1 2 3 4 1 2, but in a lot of their music I can't get the count, or
and sometimes
maybe there isn't,
and sometimes they do that intentionally because they want you to feel what the dancer is trying to portray, like, okay. Because sometimes with music it can be sometimes, okay, personally I don't really, if I don't use music for a certain section, it's because the music's taking away from my idea, like, okay. It's like giving it away. Like if I give you like a hard bass song, like you're already gonna understand, okay, it's gonna be a fast tempo dance. So, but like, so sometimes like cutting out the music, like it gives the audience they get to decide what they get to decide
what they're yeah. So like when there's no music, I can make up my own kind of thing in my head
like
that you're dancing to.
Yeah.
So like so it's like art. When people like artists, like when they and they're like, well, this painting is weird. It's like, well, it's up to the person.
It's interpretation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look at me, learning.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay. That's funny.
This is why I did dance as a major. No, but that's
did you major in it?
Yeah, I'm like a class away from like getting my AA, but no, I'm definitely going back to school. It's just on a hold right now because I want to gain experience.
Okay, I see. That's cheating then, because all my intelligence from dance is just from the streets. I took a dance history class at SAC. And I learned a lot about like these old, like I forgot this girl's name, but there's this really badass girl choreographer. She's an old lady. I'm trying to remember her name, but she was so badass, and like everybody respected her, but other people would see as like, damn, she was so mean, but it's not that she was being mean. She's just very strict on what she wants.
Pina Blanche.
Could be. To be honest, I have no idea what her name is, but she was very, very hard on her dancers.
Oh wow.
And they respected her. Like they felt privileged. The dancers were like, I'm privileged to be getting taught by whatever her name is, right? And but yeah, like I learned a lot about choreographers from back then and stuff like that, and it's a crazy world, And to think that like a dancer, for example, even a dancer like in Broadway in New York, they kind of like, they're living like a very average, if not less than average life, if you get what I'm saying. Like I'm talking financially.
Oh,
like you'd think like someone who dances in Broadway is making a lot of money,
I know.
So they're making a good living, but they're really not, they're kind of like they're barely getting by.
Yeah,
they're doing what they love, but they're barely getting by.
Yeah, that's the sad part about dance is you really, like, at least in the commercial world, like you really need another job to support yourself. I mean, not all jobs. I mean, there's some jobs out there that you can just go off of that.
Yeah.
But like if you want to live with extra money in your pocket to be more than comfortable, at least that's what I personally like to live. Like I don't want to be stressing out too much about money. So like that's why I have another job.
I thought you said that's why I have a man's.
No. I mean, he helps me,
but okay.
Moving on.
Yeah, exactly. So something that you brought up to my attention that we're talking about it actually before we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot. So you told me, you asked me if I believe in astrology.
Yeah.
And again,
that was just a random question, by the way. I'm not like an expert, just so you know.
Oh, well, me either.
Okay.
So I guess it could be two people that don't know what they're talking about astrology. But it's funny you mentioned that, because just recently, my girlfriend, she's into that stuff. So and I get curious, I'm a chismoso. I'm like, well, what does it say about me, And I thought astrology was just the same as astronomy, but I guess it's not. A lot of people actually talk smack on astrology because they say it's fake and they say stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of one.
You're skeptical.
Yeah, and I always make fun of it. Like when my girlfriend reads about it, she's like, "Oh, it says I'm a good person or whatever,"
Yeah.
And I'm like, it says something average. I mean, it says something comment about everyone. It's like reading a fortune
like
cookie.
very vague.
Yeah. It's like reading a fortune cookie. Like, today, you're gonna take a nap. Like, oh yeah, probably. You know. So it's crazy because, like you say, I'm skeptical, but at the same time, I've read some stuff, like, based on my horoscope and stuff like that, about, for example, what's gonna happen this month supposedly. What is this month gonna bring me? And some stuff kind of like play like they're not right on.
Yeah.
It could be just because they're being vague, right?
Yeah.
But some things I'll be like, wow, like, I don't know, that I am feeling this way, or whatever, right? But what's your stance on it? Do you believe in that stuff? Do you believe in, like, what are you, first of all?
Well, I'm a Sagittarius, but like, we're very we're sensitive, but we're opinionated. Like, it's weird how that balances out, but we are very open-minded. So
where you're talking about your
myself.
Okay.
That's what I've, like, learned about myself. But point being is that, I mean, I don't know, like, how much I should believe, because I have a friend that told me that it also depends on, like, the time you were born, and then it goes, like, deeper into that. I mean, if it starts getting into that, like, that's like astrology aspect, then maybe yes, I'm more than willing to listen. But if it's just like, oh, Sagittarius, date of birth, like, I think it's like, it's too, like, simple. Like, I need to do my research before I'm like, yes, I believe.
Yeah. And I like, when you brought up that question, I got fascinated, and I'm like, you know what, I like to learn, so I learned about it. And just like you said, if you talk about depends when you were born, it plays a big part in it, because depending in the state that your mom's body was when you were born. I didn't know that. You get me?
Yeah.
And you know how they say, again, I don't know anything about this, but you know how girls, I heard something about girls, what's a proper way to say it? Their regulation, is that how you say it?
Yeah, their menstrual cycle.
Okay, the menstrual cycle. I heard.
I'm like, their period. Okay. Their time of the month.
I heard. I don't know. I heard something about, like, for example, sometimes women get in sync with each other.
Oh yeah.
Or sometimes, like, I don't know, like, sometimes something plays a role in it. Like, I don't know, the moon, or I don't know, right? But it's
crazy, because Lizelle, a friend of ours, and me, we had a video shoot. The next day we got our period.
Oh really?
Yeah, like.
So were you guys, hey, let's all hang out, period party?
No, trust, it's not even near that.
But like, I think that plays a role. So, like, when you're born, the state that your mom's body's in when you're born, it'll give you a certain, I don't know, maybe a characteristic, a certain personality, or certain something, you know. That
makes sense, though. Like, I mean, I honestly don't know what time I would be born in, but I would say I would be probably born at night, because I'm such a night body. Like, I've done morning, like, jobs. I've done it all, like, to try to be a morning person. I can't.
What time did you wake up today?
Well, today I woke up early because I needed to do my time card for work. So I woke up at 9.
Oh, that's early?
Yeah, that's early to me.
I have to wake up early now just because my baby.
Aww, how's your baby?
She's good, man. I mean, I didn't mean to call you man. I don't know why that came out. She's good, man.
No, it's okay. You can call her.
No, she's good. She's great. She's like, I know it sounds cliche, but like, I can't wait till I go home and see her all the time, you know? But it's only for like 10 minutes, and then after that I'm like, all right, you take her. No, but it's crazy, and it's crazy because I feel like I make fun of parents all the time, because their parents always think they have the smartest child. Like, they always say that, and it's funny because even if before I had a child, I'll be next to, like, parents and be like, oh yeah, they'll talk about their kid, like, oh, he's so smart, he can already, like, do his alphabet. And I'll be like, well, any kid at that age should probably get the alphabet, you know? It's just the alphabet. If you told me your kid's 2 and he can solve pi, then I'd be like, damn, your kid's a genius, you know? But those are pretty. So I always, again, these are the things that just come to my head, right?
Because you don't really think them through until you experience them.
Yeah. And then now I notice, like, certain things that like a baby does that you're like, wow, like, you understand that? You know, you know how to do this, and there's simple things that to an adult they'll be like, okay, that's freaking easy, you know. But when you really wrap your head around it, you're like, well, she's only 4 months or 5 months, and she already understands this, and this. It's crazy, you know. The way they develop is crazy. But
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Now I need to have a date with play date with Lizelle and her.
Maya.
Yeah. Is that his name?
Jeremiah.
Oh, okay,
Maya.
okay.
He's just so funny. He doesn't like me.
He's big now. Why does he like you?
Because I always want to play with him. I'm always like, Maya, come give me a hug, and he's shy.
Are you those girls that like squeeze them and like are hugging them? And
like I don't care. Like you don't like me, it's okay. Like I'm still gonna try to hug you and give you a kiss.
So you're annoying.
Yeah, I'm the annoying aunt.
And that's funny. I tell my girlfriend that all the time because like a lot of times
I'm annoying. No, I really am. With kids, I am.
I tell her all the time because she like. I'm not saying the baby prefers me. She probably does.
Yeah.
But I'm just kidding. But like she'll like be wanting to play with me or something, and my girlfriend she'll be like, oh, she just wants to go with you or something. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, but it's because you like she hugs her and like doesn't let her go, and it's like kissing her, and she's just like, and she'll throw a fit, and she'll be like, yeah, you know. And I'll be like, well, because you're annoying her, you know. Me, I'm more like I'm just like, she's annoying me. You know, and I'm just like, oh, stop, you know?
That's what I learned with my dog, too. Like, I'm comparing your dog to my dog to your dog. I'm so sorry. But no, because my dog goes to my boyfriend a lot, and I get jealous. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why not me? So I noticed that it's because I'm annoying. I noticed that. Because I do see, because like when she'll want to leave, like I'll be like, no, where are you going? I'll still hold her, and then she'll get mad. So then I'm like, all right.
Yeah, all right, go with daddy. That's funny. Okay, just because we're already getting pretty long, and I don't like to make them too long, I am gonna bring you back because I have more questions to ask you. I also want to bring Lizelle, so let me bring Lizelle first.
Okay.
That way you can study her, and then we can talk smack on her when she after we release her video. You got that, Lizelle? So. I'll hit you up about that. All right, Cathy. Well, I had a good time talking to you. I haven't talked to you in a while. You know, you really learn a lot from people, right? You know, just sitting down and talking. So, but yeah, like I said, I hope we'll have you back. And is there anything else you want to say before we go? Stay in school.
I mean that yes, stay in school. Just continue. Well, I have more of a message for the younger generation that doesn't really know what to do in life, because like I know personally, after high school, I had a difficult time trying to see do I really want to do dance. I had more people rooting for me to not do it as a major and not pursue it as a career than I did people actually motivating me to actually do it. So point being is that if you have something that you love to do, strive for it. Regardless of the outcome, you're gonna learn something out of it. Whether it be personally, me going into dance, I'm starting to go more into media now. So going into videos and stuff, that's something that's been fascinating me, and doing social media work. So point being is that you'll find your way through life as long as you just continue growing as a person, doing what you love to do, and just investing yourself in as an individual. You'll really grow yourself as a person and understand what's your motives in life, what are your morals, what are stuff that matter. So
that's true. I have a question for you, just because you started off by saying that you had a lot of people that were telling you not to do it rather than do it. Yeah. Do you think it's because of the money? Do you think?
Oh, definitely. That's
because they're like, oh, you know that. How are you gonna make money out of that?
Even sometimes at where I work at Godinez, some teachers tell me how are you gonna get by? And I'm like, you don't even know how I'm doing. What are you talking about? Yeah. But point being is that
this is Gucci for your information.
but point being is that it was because of that, and I really beat myself down, because in the beginning I was dancing, but I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. I was just trying doing it because I'm not good at anything else but this. But I was seeing it more as a negative than as a positive. So then once I finally put those negative comments to the side, I'm you know what? I love to do it. Why am I letting their negativity really affect what I love to do? Yeah. So once I did that, I started seeing myself flourish. and just being more of a positive person. Yeah. And that really like changed my mentality, like really putting the negative people to the side and really pursuing what I love to do, because I know I'm not hurting anyone. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing too, is that I'm all about like educating and giving back. So like me working at a high school, like that was my experience from SAC, my experience from now from EMDC, and with fluidity, like I'm bringing it back to Godinez. So like, point being is that just do what you love to do, and things will come together.
Yeah, things will follow. And you know how you said you started getting more into media and stuff like that? It's because it all connects, you know?
Yeah,
like, it eventually connects, because you like to dance, so you went into dancing. But obviously, in today's technology, people make videos.
Yeah, and
that is technology. They post it, they edit videos, they edit music. So there's a lot of, you can go into thinking, oh, I like dance, but with that, comes other things. You'll get into
exactly
other stuff.
Like with fluidity, because I'm co-directing it with Lizelle, the knowledge that I gained from Godinez, from setting up banquets, setting up flyers for tryouts and stuff, that knowledge I carried on here. And I Godinez, like I didn't really get to promote it as much, but like here I got to be a little bit more creative, because now was my artistic vision, versus like I was always going off of the director's vision. So now was like my own vision, and I'm not gonna pay someone to do it, because that takes money and that's gonna take out of our account. So like I don't want to do that either. So I'm gonna learn how to do it, and from learning how to do it, I get so into it, like I pick and choose like different fonts. Like I'm there for like an hour until I get it right. Like I'm a perfectionist. So like
that's good.
Like I know from that I can easily develop it into a business.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's all in the detail. That's all it is. But yeah, that's a good attribute to have. Maybe it's because you're Seka, whatever you are. What is it?
I'm a dance major?
No,
wait, what?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
There you go. Maybe that's probably one of your traits, you know? You never know.
I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and then I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.